Hey guys, I'm Josh Brown.
And I'm Jordan Stevens.
And you're watching the Cars and Health Bars podcast. Let's get right into the episode. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Cars and Health Bars podcast. Today is May 15th, 2026. I want to say a big shout out to our sponsors, Chemical Guys, Steel Series, Blackout Coffee, Reynolds Creek Performance, and Speedway Motors for sponsoring this episode. I want to hit you with your random gaming facts. We've neglected our gamers for so long. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, the eerie Forest Temple music isn't just creepy ambience. It actually contains distorted chanting that samples Islamic prayer sounds, because the later versions of the game after the original Nintendo release quietly changed the audio and even removed religious symbols like the crescent moon and stars from the game, avoiding controversy. So if someone's playing the original N64 cartridge, they a slightly different and more controversial version of the temple. Comment if you did not know that. Guys, this has been, God, it's like I feel like we haven't done an episode like this in ages. It's like no interviews, no brackets, like just a chill. We're gonna have a gaming topic and a cars topic. I feel like we haven't done this.
This feels weird.
It feels weird for sure. Definitely gonna have a more laid back, chill episode. You know, we just kind of get back in the feels. I probably could have did a bracket this time, but we've been hammering them. So, and we haven't done a gaming topic in so long, guys. Like let's get back on the rails here. We are the gaming and cars podcast.
Yeah, what was our last gaming one? Was it I think it was the game. I can't remember the name of it now. I'm drawing a blank. It just came out on Steam. Everyone loves it. Crimson Desert.
Oh, it might.
I think it was Crimson Desert.
Man, I just scrubbing through our thumbnails here. I don't even see. It's been at least February 27th since we might have talked about gaming. I think we did because it was the episode I talked about my car being blown up. But I mean, ever since then, it's been bracket. Is that? I see Crimson Desert Game of the Year ? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was March 31st or 13th. Sorry. So it has been it's been a minute. Crimson Desert, ironically, has been getting better and better. But talk about the gaming topic. What's new with the Camaro, man? You know, we been touching a little bit on our builds here lately. I mean,
I
think they do know about the heads, but I don't think they know about what's going on top of the heads.
All right, so I guess I'm just going to give like a full breakdown because it has been a minute since we've really talked about it.
Has been.
I'm still waiting on rods. They're probably done. I haven't called and asked, honestly, at the machine shop, but block is still obviously sitting here ready. So 416 stroker. It's just a brief overview. Texas Speed crank 4-inch stroke. LPC 6100 rods, forged H beams, and then Icon 3cc valve relief pistons. They're the forged 26-18 alloy, so not the toughest alloy, but still a good choice. And then to go on top, we got the BTR canted valve heads. Still got to send those out and get them done, but I got the heads and the valves, springs, everything. Just need to send them out to get machine ported. And then on top, I got, thanks to Josh, a Holley Hiram for $650 with the rails and a 3-bar map sensor, or $550. Yeah,
I knocked him down.
Dude, that was such a good deal.
Yeah,
ran that through the parts cleaner. So yeah, got that going, and just added in, which I haven't got the exhaust or engine in the car, but I added in the sensor and the controller for an AFR gauge. I did the vent mount, so got that going on. And I think that's it. I did decide I'm probably going to do some 391 gears, which I have laying around.
Shoot, yeah. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Now that you're making some money, like, I'm fired up, dude. I feel like it's really going to start trucking along now.
I just need to hit me another tax refund and I'll get some new rims.
Feel that. Yeah, I mean, as far as mine goes, my engine's done. The machine work's done. Let me preface that. Just need to be fully reassembled. So, got same thing as Jordan 416. Got forged bottom end. Got BTR crank and rods, pistons. I think I got Cali's. I can't remember exactly what pistons I got. Uh, so yeah, I got my heads assembled recently. If you follow the Snapchat, I posted some pictures of that. That was actually it was for sure tedious, but kind of like I don't know. I thrive off repetition, so like, and heads is like that's the pinnacle to that. I mean, you do after you've done one. I mean, it's just the same thing over and over and over again on 16 valves. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It wasn't bad. Even doing the I can't remember what you do to the seat to clean it up with the drill and everything. They say not to use a drill, but I do.
Oh, for lapping compound?
Yeah, lapping compound. Yeah, even
Yeah,
that
don't tell
wasn't
the
bad.
internet you used a drill on the back, of the valve stem to pull it
That's
into
what
the
Chad
head.
said.
They're going to go
He's like,
crazy on you, but I've done it a couple times, not had no issues. I think as long as you're not too forceful and, I mean, you know what you're doing.
yeah,
I don't think you're going to wear the seat or the valve out and cause an exhaust or intake leak.
yeah. I had fun, man. Regardless, there's people have putting engines together in worse conditions than that. Like
For sure. People back in the day didn't do a lot of the practices we have now.
I seen Cletus put together a 6.0 in the parking lot or in the pits before another round of his drag and drive in Lumberjack. I think anything can be done at that point.
For sure, man. I mean, people used to work on engines in a whole different way. You just rope or a winch in a tree, like, I mean, it's real. People build stuff on the side of the road,
Yeah.
You ain't got to have perfect conditions to do it. You can definitely do a lot of things with some very basic tools.
A little bit of a sidebar on that. I've been a lot of the content I've been consuming is this guy specifically. I know there's a lot of them, but this guy Parker, mobile mechanic, he's kind of blowing up a little bit. He like does all his mechanic work for free. Like he's even like giving cars to people, like not like brand new cars, but like if he catches like a donor car or one real cheap on marketplace, it's just not only that, but just like, man, doing mobile mechanic work for free, he is saving some people some money. I mean, I've seen him do head gaskets on the side of the road. I've seen him
Wow.
change out an engine on like he got him to a parking lot, but he's
Yeah.
getting the engine swap. Like this dude, he's pretty good. And knowing like what I know now, man, it takes I don't know, maybe better for being a mechanic, but being able to do decent work on every make and model, like anyone you like. I feel like it takes a special mechanic to be a generalist.
Yeah, that's a lot harder than being like, for instance, me. I'm mainly Ford and Chevy, and
yeah,
I can do some Dodge, but
I know
foreign cars, I'm not your guy. I just don't have the experience. I don't know. Certain things are just different. Now, can I work on it? Absolutely, but diagnosing it is going to be a little longer and more tedious for me to make sure I go through everything right.
Yeah, we need more people like that in the community, man. Like, because people that have cars breaking down, it's not usually your people who got all kinds of money you can just like drive to do.
Oh yeah,
I'm not saying that don't happen, but like, you got people that are down on their luck driving cars that don't always get you from A to B.
Yeah, and I think that's why people they usually don't have a good attitude going into car repair places, and it's understandable.
Oh, absolutely. Most of those places. Oh shoot, dude! It was one girl. She had she had leaked oil all out of her car right after an oil change, and it turned out I can't remember what it was, man. If he stripped out the drain plug or whatever, and like she was like just done with mechanics. She's like, I'm just gonna buy a brand new car. I don't want to mess with mechanics or a project car anymore. He's like, dude, you just ran out of oil. Luckily, it didn't fry the engine. I guess she burnt it pretty quick. But anyways, talk a little bit about what the last episode was about, Horsepower Hangout. What a time it was, dude. Like, unfortunately, we just had another one last week on Friday. Me or Jordan wasn't able to attend. I probably could have, but we went drifting the next day, and I didn't want to double up on the track because I don't know, I don't want to get burned out because like that last weekend we did a double like car event at the track 2 days in a row, and man, I was even burned out. I felt like LS Fest was going on. Like by the end of the day, I was like, all right, we need to take a break.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Brock, so cool, man. I loved having Brock on. Like him throwing together this event. From what everybody says, it was bigger last time than it was the time before. So I can't wait to have my car out there. I hope he's still doing it whenever my car gets back. I can't wait to just go out, just have a good time, do some drag racing, maybe.
It'd be nice to have a good time, you know? I feel like we've been out of the scene, especially me, for a while.
Dude, it kind of weighing on me too. Like the last time we went to Horsepower Hangout, we had the Regal 3 Deep. Like going to something by yourself in the Regal, man, I'm like, man, this kind of sucks. I ain't got nothing cool. I ain't got no homies with me. I'm just soloing. Like, nah, I'm good. But another thing too, talking about our brackets, I want to know what you guys think. We might have mentioned it the last episode, but I want to know what you guys think about incorporating a loser section, like a loser bracket, to go alongside the normal bracket. So essentially, you got the people in round one. All the losers from round one are going to go in round two. I don't know. It'll be better if you actually see it in the bracket. We're going to do it one time to see how it is, and you guys just tell me how you like it. I think they do it in sporting tournaments and stuff. So
yeah,
if you're familiar with that, yeah, just let us know. It just honestly, it's more content for us. Me and Jordan were kind of talking about behind the scenes. It's hard to picture a loser beating, the end champ,
but
like
it'd be cool though.
It would be cool. I mean, at least we will have a king of the losers.
Yeah.
At the very least.
I would love that title.
King of the losers.
Yeah, like give me my S10 is perfect for that.
Man, I want to talk about last weekend. Man, I had a time drifting with Caleb and Soki Speed and them and Dylan Disman, man. Dude, I'm wearing this cutoff because I am fried. Like you see, check the tan lines. Like I usually don't rock sleeveless, but I got cookeroonied. But man, I had a good time at this. Have you ever went drifting before? Like rode along?
No, I've never done a ride along actually.
Bro,
I kind of have. Like I've rode with Caleb a time or two, but not at a track.
Okay. Dude, oh my god, the track, like the first time he broke sideways, I was for sure, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna smack the wall really hard, and hopefully if I don't get injured real bad, I die, so I don't have to like live as a potato.
All right,
man, that's a feeling, man, because like that first turn, like you are, as a passenger, you are literally headed, like the vehicle is going sideways straight, if that makes any sense. You're at the top of second gear, banging limiter, probably doing every bit of 60 miles an hour, headed right towards a wall, dude. But it's so weird because after that first turn, after I know Caleb's an amazing driver and I trust him with my life, but I need to see it. I need to feel it one time to get that reassurance cemented back down. But after that first turn, dude, I was having a ball, man. I could think less about like smacking the other car. I wanted the other car to get closer. If anything, it was, man, if you've never I get it, building a drift car, it's expensive, but if you could do a ride along with somebody, dude, oh my god, it didn't even really give me the bug. Like everybody was, drag racing, especially you riding a fast car, you kind of get the bug. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think I want a drift car. I just want to be I don't know. I just want to be the passenger princess in the drift cars, dude. It's great. Like, you get the same, because as a driver, you're so focused and honed in on, all the turns and everything. As the passenger, just this is a good time.
You're just there for the thrill, man.
It's so much fun, man. Just going sideways, the tandems was the best thing, dude. Having another car, right there up on you. We got some really cool clips on the TikTok from last weekend if you guys want to check those out. I think I got a clip of Dylan spinning out. I was we were holding a perfect tandem. And then he oversteered or his wheel locked or something. He spun out. It was a good clip. I was hoping that me recording him didn't make him spin out, but he probably could care less about what I was doing.
It's all in good fun.
I think one video, even I was riding in the back of the IS and it has no seat belts or no nothing. You're just like sliding around back there.
Hmm.
I'm like holding my phone out and Caleb's tire is like so shot. It's just like pelting rubber at my phone. Like I could feel it like hitting my phone. Like right after that run too, dude. It was kind of scary because there was like smoke coming out of the speakers of the car I was in. I was like, what is going on? We were trying to fan it out because we thought it was tire smoke coming in the car. Cause, it's drifting. It's very common. But one of the ground wires to the fuel relay had just like started disintegrating, man. Like if you ever smelled like burnt wire, oh my God, dude, you it's got one of them smells like I lost at least a month off my life from smelling that. It's like so terrible, man.
Asbestos.
Asbestos. And dude, I want to say just like the drift community, you guys out there, you guys are like some legends, man. I wish I had got away from my circle and went and talked to some others. I'm not quite socially confident enough to do something like that, not without my right hand man, because he kind of get me out of my comfort zone. But afterwards, we was posting some clips and stuff of the slides, and this one of the guys that was out there is a really small group of us out there. There might have been 10 drift cars total out there. Some of the pros that were out there, they saw that we were reposting and posting, and they were in it too. Man, they were like, "Oh, you need to ride next time." I was like, "Man, I wish I'd said something about it while I was there, because they had some cool cars, man. Like I'm talking like Vaughn Gittin Jr. looking cars, like S197s with like the green wheels, cool wrap, the local Scottsville parts. Oh, true drift build. There was, dude, it was even really cool because Zach Wyatt was with us, and not only can he not drive stick, he also can't drift. So he's learning how to do both at the same time, which is kind of psychotic, but to each their own. And while there was like nobody on the drift pad, like I said, there's just like 10 cars there. The guy who was organizing the event, Josh, shout out, owns CarQuest in Scottsville on Main. He's like a pro drifter. I mean, he's about it.
Yeah.
He actually set up like a cone in the center of the track just for Zach to be able to practice and like focus on, because he was doing it without the cone, just kind of going out there and doing donuts, and it wasn't going that good. I mean, he'd start to kind of go a little bit, and then he'd break loose and spin out. But after that cone, it makes a lot of sense too, because I related a lot of it to like riding a motorcycle. Him having that reference of like staring at that cone made it so much easier. Like he was like doing donuts no problem without hitting the cone, and that reminded me of like riding a bike too, like how you need to like stare at where you want to go.
Yeah, really cool, target fixation.
Yeah, it's like it was night and day. I don't know. I say I don't want a drift car, but at the same time, it does look kind of cool. I don't know, man. Something about going straight fast is just more fun to me than going fast in a circle.
I guess it just depends on what you like. I like a little bit of it all.
Yeah, I for sure like riding and the drifting. It's great, man. And like there's such a variety out there, especially during a test and tune. Jack had his Mark III Supra. There was an identical Mark III Supra, but it was LS swap. That thing sounded so good, man.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah. A Mark III with a LS.
And there's like there's RX-7 out there just doing rotary things. And shout out to Tristan too. Tristan recently, he got a 6th gen Whipple Camaro, did a 400 swap from the 6060 and cracked off a 9.1 at, I don't know his mile an hour. He ran a 9.2 before that and ran 148. So big drag racer. Tristan got her done. He was fiending for that 8, dude. I imagine how angry you'd be, getting like a 9.0 or a 9.1, 9.2, like really wanting to crack off an 8, but depends on who's asking. He was out there no cage and no parachute. And he had to borrow my helmet. I'm like, Tristan, you knew your car's fast. You even bring a helmet. I guess everybody there, all of us had helmets because we were drifting. So I guess he just kind of depended on that. Really cool, man. It was just a really cool track day out there.
That's what we like. That's what more, I feel like, after talking to Scott and getting the stands, it seems like a lot of tracks don't have that community, but it seems to me like Beach Bend does.
Yeah, there wasn't a great amount of attendance there, which granted it's a test and tune, it's not really a spectator event, but I will say, dude, it is if you ever thought about going to a test and tune or wondered, like, do I want to? Man, it is go to a test and tune. Man, I can't stress it enough. Like the parking's great. Like I got in and out no problem. I parked in the drift pits with them in my daily in the Regal. So did Logan Sanders. He parked his daily in the pits. Like there's all kinds of room. People were driving around on their pit bikes. Like there's food set up there. I mean, there's no telling what you're going to see. I seen a Pro Mod S10 run a 7.8. Like, you're going to see cool stuff. I mean, yeah, you're going to see a dude, like, struggling to get off the line. It might be a dude just showed up in his daily driver. But that's the fun thing about it. You never know what you're going to see. That's the thing that kind of I'll give my event LS Fest some smoke, An LS, it's the same thing. It's an LS every single time. But at a test and tune, you never know, man. That's why I like import versus domestic so much. You're seeing such a variety. Same thing with test and tune. It's not crowded. There's not 40 million people there. It's just chill, man. It's a vibe. It really is a vibe.
Yeah, you would like Streetcar Takeover.
Yeah, I think it's happening the end of this month, I think, and it's not Streetcar Takeover anymore. They're not going to do that anymore, but somebody else is doing something different.
I got a sticker from one of the events.
Yeah, Jack or Logan Sanders is telling me they're not going to do that in Bowling Green anymore. But there's a similar event taken over, and it's going to be next month or this month. Unfortunately, not going to have the Camaro back, but that's fine. Yeah, man, get in the stands. That's a good message, man, because you really do need to. It's great. Support your local drag strip. It's $15 to go spectate, and they gave us a $5 coupon to go to Roosters that night. I didn't hang out. I got fried, so I left. I think I left at like 3 o'clock. They all went to Roosters at like 6, so I was already home and putting some aloe vera on my wound. It was rough, dude. It was rough.
It ain't easy out here.
It's not, man. Like, God bless Logan DeFever. She was like, hey, you should put sunscreen on. It was already like, I was an hour from leaving. I'm like, Logan, it's too late. It is too late. But yeah, guys, that's got it for our short little cars topic here. We're going to throw it to an ad read, and we will catch you on your gaming topic. I want to thank Chemical Guys for sponsoring the Cars and Health Bars podcast. If you're like me, you used to just go to the parts house and grab whatever cleaner was on clearance, or shoot, maybe even hit up one of them quarter washers in town. Well, I'm here to tell you you can start living your life different with our sponsor, Chemical Guys. They have kits all the way up from your starter kit for $50, gets you the bare essentials, gets you a bucket, gets you the mitt, some Mr. Pink's soap, all the way up to the Mr. Pink's Ultimate Arsenal. It comes with 3 bottles of spray wax, the foam soap, the brush, the drying towel, the foam can, and the mitt, and your glass cleaner. And let me tell you something, this glass cleaner changed the game for me. Whenever it says streak free, I'm telling you, I used to hit my car with some paper towels and some Windex because that's how you had to do it. This, you can actually use microfiber towel and it gets rid of the streaks. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. I personally use this on my Camaro before I go to car meet. Shoot, I've even used it on the windows in my house, brother. Now, if you want to get real bougie and get real fancy, they of course have all your hydro coat, all your ceramic stuff, clay bars. If you want to really get into that nitty gritty, why hit up a detailer when you can just detail your own stuff using Chemical Guys? They make it so easy and so affordable to get a mass amount of products, and it's everything you need. It takes all the guesswork out of piecing together an arsenal. So with that being said, guys, use our promo code CARS10 to get 10% off your order and check out some Chemical Guys. Send us some pictures of your stuff. We'd love to show it on the show. Our next sponsor is Blackout Coffee, guys. If you work a blue-collar job like me, you know you got to wake up and hit you a cup of joe before you get started. What I like about Blackout Coffee is they have not only the pods, but they also have the whole bags, and they have this cool instant coffee. So if you're running real behind like some of us are most days, me included, you can just dump this into your water and boom, Bob's your uncle. You got some coffee ready for your day. I've used their bagged coffee several times. Me personally, I like a dark roast. I like to put hair on your chest. I like this Brutal Awakening. It's my favorite flavor. Gets me up and going. It's even a good Saturday morning coffee if you're feeling a little sluggish. Speaking of Saturday morning coffees, they also have flavored coffees. So if you like a little more flavor to your coffee, they have blueberry crumble, French toast. Look at that rating, brother. Butterscotch toffee, caramel cream, double dark chocolate, chocolate cherry, and climax. They also have the flavored coffees inside of the pods, so if you want to grab a cup on the go, put your travel mug in. Also, like their mission, they're all about the troops, they're all about giving money back, and they have some of the coolest apparel in the game. So yeah, guys, head on over to Blackout Coffee, pick you up some coffee so you can get your day started just like I do, brother. I want to shout out Reynolds Creek Performance for sponsoring the Cars and Health Bars podcast. If you're in Kentucky or anywhere close and you've got an LS, LT, or Mopar set up and your car just isn't running right, you need to know about this shop, because here's the deal. A lot of people throw parts at the car's can, injector, turbine, whatever, and wonder why it runs like garbage. 9 times out of 10, it's the tune. That's where Reynolds Creek Performance comes in. These guys specialize in actual calibration, not just slapping a base map on your car and sending it out the door. They dial in fuel, spark, drivability, making sure your setup runs the way it's supposed to. They're on a Mustang dyno. You're getting real honest numbers, not inflated dyno sheets. And more importantly, your car's going to run right on the street and not just look good on paper. They work on everything from cammed street cars, boosted setups, and they're big on doing things the right way. That means no shortcuts, no junk parts, no we'll figure it out later builds. If your car is ready, they'll make sure it's right. If you're not local, they even do travel tuning, which is huge if you're trying to get set up dialed in without hauling your car across state. So if you're tired of chasing issues or just finished a build and want it done right the first time, go check them out. You can contact Isaac at Reynolds Creek Performance at 606-706-8330. You can also find him at 3388 Reynolds Creek Road. That's their shop. Or shoot him an email at reynoldscreekperformance@outlook.com. Also, we have them linked down below. Hit them up, support a solid local performance shop, and get your car running the way it should. I want to thank SteelSeries for sponsoring the Cars and Health Bars podcast. If you are a gamer, it is a household name. SteelSeries is one of the best in the business, whether you're looking for earmuffs, microphones, speakers, keyboards, mice, mouse pads, controllers, they've got them. I mean, they've got some of the best mice in the game. Is anybody going to argue with that? I, of course, have the Rival 5. You guys know that. I mean, it's a $50 mouse. What are you doing? Do you not have $50 to spend on a nice mouse? SteelSeries has some of the best stuff in the game. I really like their microphones, too. The very convenient mute button here shows you your volume level while you're talking. Their keyboards, the Apex 7, have you not seen this? Of course, I have one of these too. What I like most about it is the armrest is magnetic and removable. So whether you're kind of wanting that or not, and their keys are removable, fully customizable OLED display. Don't even get me started on their headsets. They have some of the best headsets in the game. I need to pick me up a set. Just $150 for this headset, fully wireless. Their Artis Nova 5 wireless has a 60-hour battery life and quick switch from wireless, so you can pop in and out that battery pack with ease. What else is there to say? For you console guys, they even have earbuds that have console support. They have all different kind of price point headsets. If you want to ball out and get the Artis Nova Elite, all the way down to your $160 to even $100 headsets, and that's $100 for a wireless headset with 60 hours of battery life. Does it get much better? Also have these bundles. If you want to take the guesswork out of it and just buy a whole bundle, SteelSeries has you covered with the mouse, the keyboard, and the headset, and 20% off. Make sure you click the link down in the description so they know we sent you. And I want to again thank SteelSeries for sponsoring the Cars and Health Bars podcast. Guys, go check out our advertisers. Thank you for sitting through the ad read. Let me know what you think about the new ad read. Kind of changed it up a little bit. Added RCP, Reynolds Creek Performance. Check him out for some standalone.
Check the boy out.
Check the boy out, dude.
Does good work.
All right. He does do good work, man. Got our gaming topic here, man. We have just like, where do we even start? There's so much stuff to talk about in the gaming world. I mean, it's been so long, man. One of my long-awaited, much-anticipated games is coming out. Well, this episode is getting pre-recorded, but it will be out by the time of this episode. Subnautica 2 is out. I'm so fired up. If I had any PTO to burn, it would be to play that game. Or Fable, man. I'm excited about Fable. We'll see about that next month. But, man, one game I've been kind of talking about a lot here lately is Mouse PI for Hire, Mouse Private Investigator for Hire.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it got a 6 out of 10 on IGN. What do you think about that?
You know, what do you think about IGN? You think they're pretty fair?
I think IGN didn't get no cheddar for this from Mouse PI, and it kind of shows. I mean, that's us speculating, but man, how it just don't make any sense how you could hate on a game like that, man. That's like the review the whole entire time. The guy's just bashing the art style. He's bashing the relation to cheese so much. Like, dude, it's a game about a mouse, bro.
Exactly.
Like, crazy. And I hope, IGN, I hope you're watching. I hope you heard me make that joke about you not getting cheddar, because that was on purpose. Man, it's crazy. They're bashing it because it's not serious. It's a cartoon, bro. It is a cartoon. Like it's like they're comparing it too much to L.A. Noire. Like, that's an actual detective game. This is a rubber hose 1930 style comedy game, dude. Like,
no,
I don't know, man.
I like games like that, you know. So to see it, it's kind of refreshing.
Right? It's like all different. Like, it's something new.
It's not like taking itself too serious or nothing, you know. It's just I don't know, shooter games like that I always thought were really cool.
Yeah. What I like about it, I'm kind of not seeing many reels about it lately because it's kind of worked its way out of my algorithm, but there is one part of the map you can actually, like, you can glitch yourself outside of the map in one specific spot. Of course, gamers are going to find that. And whenever you get in, it's the room you sneak into is like the studio where they're like designing the game and everything. It's got like the art boards and everything up, and like a voice cue plays. It's like, of course, you worked your way outside of the map. It's like, I guess you're looking to get something or whatever, and then it like gives you a special trophy for like finding it. I'm like, nice. I love that. I love that developers know that we're gonna like look for Easter eggs anywhere we can.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of reminds me of like COD Zombies Easter eggs.
Bro, you telling me like a game like that, or even like me and you've been playing a lot of Back 4 Blood, us going back, like backtracking to the sewer, like, I know there's some money back here. That's us gamers, dude. We're always like scavenging. Like, you give me a hallway to go down, I'm going down there before I go.
Tell me you've played a looter shooter without telling me you've played a looter shooter.
Dead Island, prime example. Yeah. It's like
searching every bag around that hotel.
Every bag, every building, every bungalow, dude. I don't care how long it takes. There were no loot ungrabbed. Man, where's the Steam machine at, dude?
I don't know. We waiting.
We at least got the controller. Did you see the controller?
Yeah, it's like an Xbox kind of, right?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the double touch pads on both sides. Like, it's got a touchpad on both sides down here. I don't like that. I would understand one on like the mouse side, absolutely, but two, I don't know, man. It's so weird. Like, it reminds me of like an iPad kind of. I don't like that.
I don't know. I'd have to use it and kind of get a feel for it before I could give a definite answer on that.
Yeah, and also, man, it feels like the controller's really cluttered with that. You know, it's got the standard amount of buttons up top, and then you got the two touchpad. It just feels like there's too much going on. Maybe I'm just too old school, I guess you might say.
I don't know. I just now got back into controller.
Yeah.
And I haven't used it a lot still, other than some racing games.
That's fair. You know, it really never registered to me how you explained throttle control, like how you have no throttle control at all on PC. I'm like, dang, you're right.
You don't.
Either all or none. All or nothing.
Yeah, and I don't, you know, on a racing game, I can't do that. Like Forza.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I feel like too, this freaking RAM crisis, man, it's what's holding the Steam machine back. It's all these AI companies buying up all this RAM. DDR5 as high as it's ever been.
Storage too.
Yeah, storage. It's like they're just taking turns being the most expensive gaming part. You know, first it was GPUs, they finally came down. Now it's RAM, and then storage is coming up on it. Man, what's next? And motherboards? Ain't gonna be able to afford a motherboard.
Nothing's gonna beat GPU prices. They're the most outrageous.
Yeah, absolutely. You should not. You could buy a whole pre-built for the price of some GPUs. I mean, a really good pre-built. It's got like a decent card down there. That's what I had to do.
I built my first PC for cheaper than my current GPU.
That's insane. I'm hoping to build one for my daughter here soon. I'm pretty excited about it. I noticed Micro Center's got some pretty cool bundles that they sell where it kind of takes a lot of the guesswork out of finding a motherboard that matches a processor, all that good stuff. So I'm kind of excited. It gives you, you know, all about customization. Got to please a little kid. They love it, man. Put a paint case in there.
Maybe we do like a
Fire
little
up.
build video.
Oh, that would be the coolest ever. Man, another thing I want to talk about, what are some games that you like to revisit whenever nothing's going on? I mean, we're kind of, unfortunately, like I said, Subnautica just got released, but we're kind of hit a dead zone there for a little while. I mean, for people that don't play a Subnautica, I mean, we're still in a dead zone.
For me, it's kind of crazy because I want to get another Xbox back so I can revisit some games. But the number one game I think right now for me would be Gears of War. That's an OG game, dog. Like Gears 3 with the boys.
Oh, yeah.
You don't gotta play just PvP. You can play PvE too, and that's games with content like that I like because the horde mode on there is so replayable, and then you can play against bots and private match too. Like such a playable game. And then there's another mode where you play as the Locust, and you're the horde in horde mode instead of the other way around. You're not defending, you're attacking. So that game I just thought had so much replayability, and I really think that's one I'm going to revisit soon.
Yeah, I just find myself going to Red Dead, man. I got sucked back in. It's one of those games that I beat, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, and oh man, I'm back on there. I'm like, now that I know what happens, and I'm kind of milking it, man. I've been in chapter 3 for like, I don't know how many hours, dude. Like probably 4 or more in-game hours I've been in chapter 3 because I'm halfway through the game. I know what's about to happen. Oh man, it sucks. I'm trying to do all the stuff that I didn't do originally. I'm trying to do all the like strangers and freaks missions, as they call it in GTA 5. Just doing stuff that I kind of missed out on. So,
yeah.
Oh man, that game is so beautiful too. I finally figured out why I'm not. That game's older, but it's still so heavy on your GPU because that game looks phenomenal. Yeah. I finally figured, man, there's like settings for like triple. There was like a triple frame rendering setting. I was like, Jesus Christ, bro! I turned that off. I like gained like 20 or 30 frames just from that alone. Like killing my frame rate, like trying to render more frames before you can get it. I don't know, man. It made my game wacky. I want to revisit State of Decay 2 here soon because State of Decay 3 is about to come out sometime.
I never got into those games, but the community for those games is, from what I can tell, like if you're into that game, you're like a lifer for that series.
It is so much fun, man. It's not super serious. It's I don't know, it's a good mix of like driving around, clearing areas, and like there's some aspect of like base building. Some gets kind of tedious because you do have to go defend your base kind of out of the blue. It kind of feels like it doesn't feel quite the level of the Minutemen on Fallout 4, but it does get pretty annoying, especially like there's certain communities that you ally with. If they get attacked and you don't go help them immediately, like, all right, I ain't messing with you no more. It's like, all right, dude, come on, like I'm doing stuff. That is the one thing I remember being kind of annoying, but that game is so much fun, man. I definitely revisit that for sure. A lot of games on my list that I just haven't got around to playing yet. Grounded 2, I beat it, like it's in early access, but I beat it up in 2 back whenever it first came out. I think they've gotten a few updates I haven't gotten to play yet. I wanted to beat Subnautica 2, Below Zero again before playing Subnautica 2. I got like halfway through that. It's one of those games too, man. Subnautica 1, at least. I haven't played 2 all the way through enough times to recall, but like Subnautica 1, it's like a good mesh between base building, survival, and story. And man, it feels like whenever you start doing story missions, it's so easy to just get sucked into doing them back to back to back to back while you're out exploring. And man, that story ends so quickly if you just keep doing them. And I don't know. It's like you got to find that balance between hanging out at base and getting stuff done and doing missions. And
yeah,
it breaks your heart because I might have said it in the show before, but Subnautica 1 has one of my favorite features in a single player game ever. And spoiler alert, it's 10-year-old game, so I'm sorry if I'm spoiling in this for you, but your whole mission is to leave the planet that you crash landed on and you build a rocket. Well, before you do that, you get to shoot a release pod down into the planet before you leave. It contains a screenshot a message and items that you want to give, and that goes down, and that is in the next person's world. Whoever generates that seed next, that they can find it in their world. It's super cool, man. I didn't actually believe it at first, and then one of my playthroughs, the person actually left their Steam name in there, and I looked
Huh.
them up, and like sure enough, yeah, that was somebody that had played Subnautica in the past. And man, it's that's so cool because like it links you together with somebody else, and like it's cool if you find it early on too, because you could get some good gear. And shoot, if you're new to the game, like you learn some stuff. Like I think I put in my last, and I'm like, man, just what I told you guys, just enjoy the beginning part of the game, enjoy the survival aspect. Don't rush through the story, just enjoy the game for a survival game at first, because it's a beautiful game. You know, it's the concept of a ocean game that, I mean, yeah, it's scary at times, but like you stay in the shallows, like it's, man, that concept it's awesome. And I'm a big nut about the ocean. I think
Hmm.
I'm like, screw space, dude. Space exploration, you know, whatever. I think we need to explore our ocean, dude. I love it. I love it. It's like right up my alley.
Hell yeah. It's definitely
Sorry about.
that's a like top-tier survival game.
Yeah, man. I sorry for that tangent a little bit there, but man, that game, I can't stress enough. You got Game Pass, it might be on there. If not, that game is like dirt cheap. Like catch it on sales, catch it on Steam sale.
You know, a go-to game always for me has been Gang Beast.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
you got some friends, y'all don't know what to play, just hop on Gang Beast. Probably gonna have
Gang
some
Beast,
fun.
absolutely, dude. Yeah, it's like those dumb party games. Even Party Animals was pretty fun. It
Hmm.
just wasn't like we played too much Gang Beast to play something kind of similar. But yeah, just a party game in general, something that like doesn't need a lot of your time. So much fun, man. So much fun. I think even
What
like the Need for
else?
Speed games, man.
Yeah.
I jump on like Need for Speed Heat, dude. I love that game. It's like it's
Hmm.
got the. I'll say it, man. I almost want to say it beats the OGs. It's up there, man. Need for Speed Heat, in my opinion. And listen, I might be biased because the main bad guy, he drives my dream car, Z28 Camaro, and he's a
Hmm.
crooked cop. So like I I believe for that. But man, that game, it gets kind of grindy. Yeah, there's, you got to grind for money, but that game's got a good like the 50-50 between the day and the night cycle. It's so much fun, man, because like you can really enjoy the map and the races during the daytime, not worry about cops, and then during the nighttime you can really be a street car driver, gets into
Hmm.
some trouble. Oh man, I love it. Any Need for Speed game, really. All the modern ones have been pretty decent. I mean, Heat for
Yeah.
sure though.
Man,
Heat.
other than that, I feel like Black Ops 3, like COD Zombies.
Oh yeah, I always got to keep that installed.
Yeah. Never know when that's a good idea, you know, just be like, you know what? Play some of that. I don't really
Yeah,
got a lot else, honestly, you know. I stick to Rocket League most of the time. So
yeah.
I'm I don't know, I guess I'm just a glutton for punishment playing that game.
I want to say Faz kind of, but especially with like my
Yeah.
coworkers, we play a lot. But man, we took like a 5 month break. No, it might have been even longer than that. We took a several month break from Faz, and they've added like 3 ghosts since we've played. They updated the character models and everything. Like we were like, oh man, like this is gonna be brand new. We're gonna be noobs again. I'm not even kidding. Like the third run in, like there's this one ghost that does this thing where if you turn on the lights, the ghost can immediately turn it right back off. I'm not kidding. The second I walked into the house, turned the light off, turned it back off, I was like, all right, Mary, let's get out.
Hmm.
And like run ended in 30 minutes. Got it right. It's like they kind of, the new update's so weird too, man. They jacked the field of view up. Like it's terrible. I think a lot of they've been receiving some pretty bad feedback from the community.
Well,
They kind of they janked her up pretty good, but I think they've been fixing it. It's just so weird, man. They made it to where, I mean, your main thing is to like view the equipment and see the readings. Like it's like way out here now. It's so annoying, man.
yeah.
Nobody likes. But yeah, guys, this was just a chill episode. Just get us back on track to our normal schedule. I want to say we need some gaming guests, guys. So if you know somebody, got some contacts with maybe some streamers, anything like that, tell them about the show. Hit us up, hit them up, put us in contact. It'd be cool to have a gaming guest on. I think Gavin was our last.
It'd be cool to get some like people we could maybe I could like 1v1 in Rocket League or Call of Duty or something, you know, like maybe do like some competitive private matches or something. Like I don't know, we can do some content like that.
Yeah, we've had some gaming content ideas. So if you're not subscribed to the YouTube, that's probably where it'll be first. So definitely subscribe to that. I've thought about getting into some streaming, but I don't know, man. It just get cold feet sometimes. And I want to say, just at the closing, if you've made it this far, I just want to say there is something huge coming up next month. We might have talked about it, but I'll just go back to teasing it. So, guys, you want to be following the Snapchat, the TikTok, everything, because there's something big coming next month. So excited. And we'll just it might be doing some vlogs. We'll just say that. But yeah, guys, with that being said, hit up our sponsors, hit up our socials, and we will catch you in the next one. Brother, what are you still doing here? Check out some of these social medias below me. If you're not following, go change that.